like 25 pounds of sausage right here, 4 spare ribs, and then however many that is. Is it gonna be worth it to raise my own pigs? It's gonna depend on the quality of which you raise those pigs. 4 racked ribs. What's up, YouTube? We just got here to Hoosie's Country Meats down in Malone, Texas, and if you didn't watch my previous video where I brought a couple pigs to the processor, I'll put it right here so you can go ahead and watch it. Welcome to the channel if you're new here. Welcome back to the channel if you're not new here. Don't be a stranger. Kick your shoes off, stay a while, like and subscribe. We are going to find out how much meat we're getting from those 2 pigs that we brought here. They're not big pigs by any means. I would guess that one of them was 200 pounds and maybe the other one was 100, give or take 10. I don't know. They were not very big pigs, but they needed to go, and freezer full of pork doesn't hurt anything. Stack it in there with the cow we also got butchered. I'm gonna go in here, find out the total, and then I'll wait till I get home, see what we're looking at per pound, and then you can decide if it's worth it or not to process your own pigs, or if it's better just to go to H-E-B or Kroger or Hy-Vee or whatever grocery store and just buy store-bought meat. We'll see. I said I wasn't going to update until I got home, but that was a pretty disappointing amount of meat that I just put in that cooler. It's a 120 quart cooler. It's a decent sized cooler, and it's over half full. It's well over half full. It's mostly sausage, like 60 pounds of sausage or something. There's some other stuff, but yeah, they brought out 2 boxes. Man, I think when I had that cow processed, which cow is obviously a way bigger animal, but when I had that cow processed, it was like 6 boxes or something, and they brought it out 2 boxes this time. I think they said one of the pigs' hanging weight was 70 something pounds. The other pig's hanging weight was 50 something pounds. So we'll bust it all out when we get back to the house, to the freezer, look at everything, and then we'll decide if it was worth it. But first I have to make a stop, the obligatory Buc-ee's stop. You're not gonna drive by Buc-ee's and not go in, okay? All right, see you at the house. All right, so we're back at the house. Here's all the sausage, little sausage containers, pork, salt, spices, and dextrose. Boston butt pork roast right here, 3.2 pounds. Pretty good looking. Another Boston butt. 2 more Boston butts over there, and then some spare ribs. And the spare ribs are lacking, I suppose you would say. They weren't big pigs, so I didn't have a lot of hope going into it. Look at these things. These saddle little spare ribs. Whatever. We should have, I think, 60 containers of sausage. That'll keep us tied over for a while. So I'm gonna put these away, and then while I was waiting on my daughter to get done with dance, I did just a couple quick internet searches for like pasture raised pork, organic, blah blah blah. And the stuff is pretty expensive. It's a lot more expensive than you would get in the store. And I'm not expecting this to be top quality pork by any means, but it's probably somewhere in between junk pork from the sale section of the meats and, you know, top tier. So I did some quick math in there. We'll run over some numbers. Let me get this put away, and then we'll go over it.
Well, me. That's what she said.
4 racks of ribs. Boston butt, 4 pounds. got like 25 pounds of sausage right here, the 4 spare ribs, 2 of the Boston butts, the other 2 Boston butts, and then however many that is, a whole bunch. I'm pretty sure there was 60 1-pound packets of that. So we can go over the sheet here. So those pigs, when I say those pigs were small, I mean those pigs were small. Like, they couldn't get bacon from them, which is hugely disappointing because boy do I love bacon. So the research that I did, I got on elmwoodstockfarm.com, which is like pasture raised organic pigs, whatever. And their stuff seems really expensive. Like 1 pound of mild sage sausage, which is what I have 60 pounds of, is $18.48 per pound. It seems insane. Spare ribs, 3.2 pounds a piece, are $49.19, $50. Boston butt, 1.7 pounds, so half the weight of the Boston butts that I have, $32. So if you go with those prices, which I feel like are pretend prices, and then you pay shipping and you pay all that stuff too, everything I got at those prices would have been $1,434, and I paid $417 total. So if you're thinking, is it going to be worth it to raise my own pigs? It's going to depend on the quality of which you raise those pigs, the quality of feed, whether or not you give them antibiotics and blah blah blah. So I'm just assuming this Elmwood Stock Farm is like top tier pig. And then I looked at some other prices and I got the cheaper side of everything. Jimmy Dean sage mild sausage at $5.49 a pound. So 60 pounds of that, you're looking at $330. And then spare ribs ranged anywhere between $11 to $50 a pound at the places I looked. Or no, sorry, not $11 a pound, $11 for a rack of spare ribs. So I got 4 of those, so if you figure $11, 4 of them, $44, and then you figure $330 for 60 Jimmy Dean sausages. And then the Boston butts I found ranged from like $18 to $31. So we'll put those at like the $18 range, $18.37. So if you go bottom of the barrel, what you can find, Jimmy Dean, you know, whatever brand Walmart carries for spare ribs and Boston butt, you are still looking at $446. So it's a pretty huge disparity. $446 to buy everything I want from Walmart, or $1,434 to buy everything I want from some organic farm, or $417 to process my own pigs, take them to the processor. I didn't process them. Take them to the processor. I don't know. It depends how much you like pigs, honestly. Because you can buy everything. Granted, the quality is what it is when you buy it from Walmart. Jimmy Dean, I mean, it's easy. If you don't have room for 60 pounds of sausage, it'd probably be a lot easier to just go grab a couple pounds from Walmart, grab 1 Boston butt, grab 1 rack of ribs, you know. But if you have the room and you have the means to raise your own pigs in a way that you want to, no antibiotics, whatever, pasture raised pigs, I don't know what they're talking about. My pigs are in a 1/4 acre pasture because it has grass in there. They're in a pen. I'll call them pasture raised, I don't care. But yeah, $417 to do it yourself. So honestly, it's up to you. It's up to you. What do you want to do? Do you want to spend $417 and put 120 pounds of meat in your fridge? Do you want to spend $1,430 and then with shipping, God knows how much that is, probably add another $100 at least, so $1,500 to put that meat in your fridge and just have absolutely top tier pork, probably. Or do you want bottom of the barrel Walmart pork for $446? That's still more expensive than getting it processed yourself. So I've provided you with prices, and that's really all I set out to do. Just weigh the prices between how much you want to spend, pigs, feed, processing fees, all that, or take the easy way out. Just go to Walmart. There's no shame in that. Whatever, to each their own. But yeah, that's gonna be it for that. If you liked the video, you want more of this, we're gonna be doing a bunch of meat chickens too. I can roll through some numbers with that. That's gonna be a mess. That's gonna be ridiculous, trying to slaughter 30 or 40 chickens in one day. But I can keep these videos coming if this is what you guys like to see. If you like to see this side of farming, if you like to see the outside part of farming, we do it all. So stick around, like and subscribe if you want to. If you liked the video. If you didn't, sorry, don't subscribe. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, which I think is a pretty good number. For March 18th, I've been doing this for a year for YouTube, and we're 90 subscribers away from 1,000. So the more you guys like and subscribe, the more it throws my videos out into the algorithm, into the world, and let's pump it up. Leave comments. What did you like? What did you not like? But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me today. That's all I got for you. We'll see you on the next one, which is going to be this weekend, finishing the big chicken coop. I'm excited about it. I'm just excited to be done with it, honestly. So thank you. We'll see you next time.